China. Y'all, we made it. Okay, we made it to 2026. When I tell you, barely. Oh, I know everybody's saying the same thing. Barely. We dragged our feet through 2026, but I mean 2025. Excuse me. I'm already past 2026, but I'm already in 2026. You feel me? Like I don't know where y'all at, but I just feel like for 2025, I feel like we dragged our feet because we was dealing with a whole nother type of economy for all the hustlers out there. For you guys that got careers, you guys played it safe in life in general. And when you play safe, you get safe prizes, which is a steady income. You're always gonna know what it's gonna be. But for those like me, okay, who shake the block, and 1 minute I could be a dentist, next minute I can be a veneer tech, and next minute I could be a tarot card reader. Hell, next minute we never know, right? So yeah, my holidays was great. I hope you guys was great. I spent my Christmas and my New Year's with my daughter, my family. Well, I spent Christmas with my dog, and then I dropped the ball with my daughter. So it was amazing. Like I have no complaints. I have no complaints. I hope everybody got home safe. I hope everybody is. It's probably a lot of people that got hangovers tonight. Everybody that I contacted is like, "Girl, I'm sick. Girl, I got a hangover." Byron, like, but yeah, I'm getting ready to do a general. I just want to just for myself even also I want to check the temperature, as far as with 2026 and just see what it has to bring overall. Okay, as far as just like money wise, relationship wise. Okay, like what's going on. Okay, in the spiritual realm. Okay. So thank you for tuning into my channel. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Okay, and we getting ready to go straight into it. I'm drinking on some Don Julio with pure leaf extra sweet tea. I can't make this up. Some reposado with this, okay, and a teacup at that, a pink teacup at that. Okay, yeah, you just never know what you're gonna get from me. Like I like my channel because I'm very much always spontaneous. You don't never know. I mean, I could come on here looking like plain Jane. I could come in here looking like I'm in the house cleaning something. I could come on here full glam. Like you just never know what you're gonna get from my channel. You feel me? But mm, that extra sweet tea is really good with that Don Julio Reposado. It gives like a Southern Belle twist. Okay. All right, cool. So then let's start pulling out the cards. Let's start seeing what 2026 has to give for everybody. Okay. I mean, I know all y'all want to know. Let's at least get a head start. Let's at least get a glimpse. Okay. To see what's going on. Like, well, help me out with this one. What's going on for 2026 for everybody? What's going on for 20? Okay. Travel card popped out. Okay. Okay. Traveling already popped out. I like to see that because I feel like I'm going to be traveling too. I got that too. Anything else? Let's see. We got creativity. Okay, creativity does lead to traveling because when you are creative, you get more money. When you get more money, okay, we got dodging bullets. Okay, and I feel like a lot of reason why I say dodging bullets is good because I feel like a lot of people learned from 2025 and now not to make the same mistakes in 2026. It's gonna take me a minute because I keep saying 2025, but 2026 just started. Okay, what else? I like one. Okay, we got right. Okay, we got somebody wants you back. Okay, for so it's some and that makes sense because when you don't want to make the same mistakes right over and over again with people, that means that some people are going to have to get left behind, right? So that would make some sense that some exes want you back, okay, because 2026 is giving out with the old and in with the new and not making the same mistakes over and over again from 2025 and not being on a hamster wheel. Watch all of your videos on holidays. I'm all caught up now. Okay, I got my co-workers into watching your channel as well. Keep it good work. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. Right. And then so of course you got the exes wanting you back because everybody's like, I literally feel like 2026, like we washed the laundry of like 2025. Okay. Meaning that if a career no longer serves you, we're moving on. If a relationship no longer serves you, we're moving on. If family members no longer serve you, move on from that also. Don't be afraid to separate yourself from your family. I'm just being honest. Growing up, I realized that I had very, very jealous sisters. They're not as attractive as me. It is what it is. I'm just gonna call it what it is. And in knowing that, I had to learn that, I had two older sisters. They outcasted me on purpose, and I had to just accept that and move on. Okay. I'm not trying to look for their approval, not trying to accept the fact that they outcasted me. I really felt like I was like Cinderella and the Wicked Two Stepsisters, if that makes sense. I know you guys are laughing about that. Like, hold on, let me put this on D&D, because we don't need nobody bothering us while we're doing our good old reading over here. Hey, Jamie Turner, and Mount Goat. Yes. Okay. So I had to learn. So I felt like, with people traveling, that means you're making better decisions financially. Because in order for you to travel, you have to have money. Okay. Creativity, in order to be able to get that money, it's going to be a lot of creativity, meaning that, for instance, like being a streamer. Okay. That's being creative. Being a singer, getting into the studio, getting creative with arts and crafts. You just be surprised, okay, where the extra income will come to when you really apply yourself, okay. So we have dodging bullets. I feel like dodging bullets is basically just like learning, right, from dodging bullets, like basically like not taking that ex back, okay. Just like, yeah, so you got the ex crying over you in 2026, okay. Somebody's trying to kiss the behind, okay, over here. Okay, we got the fake account, so you already know it's X. So I'm getting, even though it's out with the old and it's in with the new, there are people that is going to try to make their way, okay, make their ugly way, okay, into 2026. Okay, make it your business to learn. I heard that 2025 was actually the year of the snake, which means everybody was shedding their skin and getting ready to go. We're now we're in the year of the horse. Okay, so with that being said, okay, it's a specific type of horse too, but it's the horse that is like on fire, okay. And so you want to make sure that you're not bringing, dodge them bullets if you have to, okay. Do not take that ex back. Leave them crying. Did they care when they had you crying? No, they didn't. Did they care when they was putting you through the stuff that they was putting you through in 2025? No, they didn't. So no, we're not. Okay. It's a great. So pretty. Thank you so much, Kathy. Just subscribe. Thank you. You can shout out Buck. What's that? Buck my ass. Am I saying it right? Buck my ass. I don't want to say it because I think you're trying to make me say something funny. But happy New Year's, Ramona. Okay, all right, cool. So we're getting into this. Okay, so it's looking like I said, people are moving out of 2025, whether it's that old job, whether it's that old relationship, whether it's that old career, whatever the situation is, you're moving from that. Okay, but I want to see where we're moving to. Okay, because we went from being creative, which is making money, being able to take that money to travel, dodging these haters over there. And it seems like, okay, we got like, right, one card for travel. Okay, we got one card for the creativity, but then we got the X wants you back, dodging bullets, crying over you, fake accounts. So I feel like because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Basically, if you're getting rid of this person, and mark my words, if you're trying to get rid of this person, okay, in January, like how you're trying to start new, right? This type of energy with this X is going to linger for 5 months. Okay. And eventually they're going to just say to themselves, okay, I'm delusional. It's been 5 months. Well, we already went in May. Okay. This person is not taking me back, and it's going to end with that fake account. Okay. Because they're going to catch themselves like, I'm making fake accounts, like this is not going anywhere, and they're gonna move on. But like I said, it's gonna take some time. Okay. So also, if you're trying to go into a new career, it's gonna also take 5 months. Okay, meaning that you're not gonna really change into that new career, not really get into that new relationship until about when it starts getting hot around May. Okay. All right, cool. So that's good to know. All right, you got love on the brain. Okay, love on the brain is paired up with travel, because now we're getting ready to go down to the lower level. Okay, so we're going to start pairing them up. Okay, so we got love on the brain over here. Okay. We had creativity. So it says looking up, researching you, studying you, and getting into you. Okay. So I feel like whatever it is as far as your creativity is gonna be online. Okay. Very much online. You're gonna find more creative ways for people to find you, whether it's networking, you probably start an online business, whatever is gonna be your creativity is pairing up with looking up, people looking you up. Okay. So that's good to know. As far as the dodging the bullets, like I said, You're dodging a stalker. Okay. This is a person who is stalking you, watching you, obsessed. Okay. And let me tell you something, baby. I'm single. Like I said no to that engagement, and I said what I said. And I keep saying that. I know I see the ring, like, but no, I said no. He said I could keep the ring, so I said fine. Okay. But no, I'm just gonna just take it off. But at the end of the day, if it's not moving in alignment with you, it's not moving in alignment with you. That's it. Like, I'm gonna help you since you feel like you want to tell me that. Let me help you. Okay. Now you don't have to worry about me no more. Okay. So yeah. So now this ex that wants you back. Let's see what's going on with this ex. Let's see what's going on with this ex. Yeah, like I said, this ex was trying to give you a dirty offer. Okay, this ex was very much jealous of your spiritual gifts. This ex was jealous of maybe the way people looked at you. They felt like you were more successful in your business than them. They felt like you were more attractive than them. Also, what I get from this ex is an ex, but this ex was the ex before. Okay, I'm not getting that this is a new ex. I'm getting that this is like your probably third or fourth or fifth time giving this person a chance. Okay, and you just got sick and tired of being tired, because a dating pool is so diabolical nowadays. With women having to do whatever they have to do to survive. You got the men that's not providing, so it's just an unequal balance, like, altogether. Okay, so what I'm getting from that is, yeah, this ex was jealous of, hates on your spirituality, hates on your light, hates on your magic, hates on your power. Okay, heavy on the power. Like, I got that heavy as far as, like, probably you get in a better position. You moving from some type of job into management. Now you have bigger income. Now you're making more income than them. Okay, and as much as they want you back, the reality is, don't go back. It's a dirty offer. Okay, it's a dirty offer. I'm gonna look into it to see exactly what the offer is. Okay, but it's a dirty offer nonetheless. Okay, they don't have any good intentions. They just want to come into sabotage. Okay, heavy on the sabotage. Okay, so as far as the dirty offer, releasing a secret, pursuing with virtue, and through honesty, confession. Okay, so this person is gonna try to come to you, with the idea, like, I got something to tell you. They're gonna try to make it seem like they're being honest. They're going around. Also, I have a feeling like going to your family members, friends, trying to tell their side of the story. Okay, see, one thing I understand in life is what's understood need to be said. Meaning that if you have to go to these different of family members, friends of this person to try to explain yourself, a 9 out of 10, it's just a cover up. Okay, because this person is more concerned with how people perceive them, right, than they are in really being happy. And let me tell you something about that. A lot of men, right, especially men, I say this for a reason, right, because women get to choose who they sleep with. Men get to choose who they marry. Don't forget that. Okay. And a lot of men are in very unhappy marriages because they chose to settle down with a 5 or a 7, or settle down with somebody that was safe, versus really settling down with somebody who they would really enjoy life with. Okay. And that's because they was more concerned about the image. Okay. And what people would say, versus rather just really being with somebody who they really wanted to be with. And I know a lot of men can really vouch for that. Like shit, I'm miserable. Okay. Like, I'm miserable. Like, I'm with this. I just want to, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, it is what it is, because it's an ego thing. Men more concerned with a woman's body count, more concerned with what's her profession, more concerned with the image. Okay, like, I don't know how many times I've heard men say that, like, it's just an image, it's just an image, like, I'm not happy, it's just an image, you know what I mean? And then now they have to go, they don't even really could even really build an empire with their significant other, because now they have to pay for hotels to be with a woman they really want to be with, or live double lives when they could just be with who they really want to be with. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting from, like, this person is like going around and is that type of person. Okay, is more concerned with the family has to say, more concerned with what people are going to think about them, versus really being happy. Okay, and so that's why they're crying and they're hurt. Okay, because they know at the end of the day they did some dirt on you. Okay, they did some dirt. Okay, and what else is it? So we got the dirty offer, we got the fact that they are going around to family members and trying to, like, make you seem like you're the bad guy, but they're not telling people what they did. Okay, What's the dirty offer though? I feel like they need you for something. And when I get like I need you for the deception on the top, deception on top, and when I get when they need you for something, I'm getting they need you for something like paperwork, a green card. Like there's some information and something that they need from you. It could even be financial that they need. And so that's why they're trying to reattach themselves to you. But it's coming with an offer, meaning like you do this, and it's like if you need something, if you've dealt with somebody before and you need them for something, whatever the situation is, right? It could be as simple as they do great taxes and tax season is here. Now you need them to do your taxes, okay? And instead of just saying let me just pay you to do my taxes, you're trying to like come to them as you want to start a whole new relationship, but really you just need something from them, okay? So that's what I'm getting for. That's why I get deception, okay? False illusions, scarcity mentality, okay? Falling into bad habits, like I said, habits, okay? This is somebody that you gave chances before, okay? And they're really trying to come to you with the false illusions of passion, okay? As far as don't be afraid. It reminds me of the Jungle Book. I don't know if you guys know about the Jungle Book. I'm 46, but I don't know if you know about the Jungle Book when it was the snake and he was inside the forest and he was telling the little boy, trust in me, you could trust in me. You know what I mean? I don't know if you don't know about the Jungle Book and the snake, right? But it's giving that. It's giving very much serpent, okay? What about a friend that you wasn't friends with, but now you're friends with them again, and they're acting a little bit off, but good at the same time? Exactly. They need something from you. They need something from you. It can be it can also be, this is a big thing too in 2026. I mean, it was a big thing in 25, destiny swapping. People coming around you and trying to get information. Also, don't get it confused. A lot of people, they want to come back around because they want to get an update, okay, on your life. Did this person fall off? Okay, is this person making money? If they are, doing what? Okay, and with whom? Okay, so sometimes people could just be coming back to spin the block to be in your business. Okay, so that's also deceit, because they're still coming in with the false hopes that you guys are really gonna start a relationship, but they really want to be in your business. Okay, so like I'm really quick when a person is talking, when they come in, I'm like, hey girl, like what's up, and I give them one word answers like, yeah, what's up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not giving them too much information because how can I help you? Okay. So sometimes we got to be careful with giving people too much information. Okay. Because it can just simply be the information that you're handing out that they need you for. But what I'm getting from this is somebody's trying to use somebody for a green card, which is crazy. I'm getting somebody's trying to use somebody as far as like to get a loan, to co-sign for something, to use their mailing address. I keep getting, let me use your mailing address, and I don't know what that could be for, okay? But that's what I'm getting, okay? So they're coming with the false hope of passion, okay? Be careful laying in the bed with them. Also, like I'm getting danger in the bed. Like that's not somebody that you want to close your eyes with and go to sleep, is what I'm saying, okay? And look, awakening, okay? So you are seeing the red flags. So you see when you say but it's a little off. Okay, so I'm getting that awakening, realization, shift, discovery. Okay, so I'm gonna see what's the vibe and why. Okay, like why are we getting this? Remember, this is a collective reading for 2026. Okay, and the good thing about it is you will be out the way with traveling and making money and getting creative. It's this person that's in their head. It's up to you to not let this person spin the block. And when I say, I don't care if it's a friendship, like I said, it could be a friendship, it could be a relationship, it could be anything. Okay, but it's very much somebody trying to come back into your life. Okay, but like I said, with your creativity, money's looking good as far as digitally. So if you're into Bitcoin, if you're into digital, if you're into online store, if you're into streaming, okay, a lot of people are going to be shifting more towards going digital, is what I'm saying, in 2026. Okay, because that's where the money's at, and people want to make money fast and easy, right? They don't want to be doing too much stuff manually. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of digital elevation, okay, in 2026 for many. Okay, for many. Okay. All right, cool. So as far as like, what are the signs? What are the red flags? I want to show you what's the red flags. Okay, you're getting dreams about this. You're literally getting dreams about this. Like your spirit guide showing you that this person is like for instance, you'll have a dream about this person and they'll be smiling, right? And then all of a sudden they'll put this frown, like, or you tell them good news about you and they're not happy for you, and you can see it because it's that one glimpse of a second that somebody will show you their true colors on their facial expression, and then they'll try to change it like they're actually happy for you, but they're not. Okay, and you can catch that glimpse in that 1 second. I don't know if you guys saw it before, but if you ever want to know if somebody's your true friend or your partner, and believe it or not, you can be sleeping with the enemy, believe it or not. Okay, if you ever want to truly know if somebody is really for you, tell them something good happening for you and sit back and watch their reaction. Right, if they look at like they're genuinely happy, or for that 1 second they go, almost like either I don't believe you or whatever. Okay, why would you want to feel like that if you really are happy for somebody? Okay, or if you tell them some misfortune, and they smile, okay, they giggle a little bit, you'll see that it's that 1 second. Or you're telling that you're good. Like, for instance, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you something simple. I had this little microphone, right, sitting on top of my vanity, right, and it was this guy, right, and he picked up the microphone. It was still in the box, right, and he put this look on his face, like, why are you angry that I bought a mic for my new streaming service? Why are you, well, how does that anger you? Right? It angers you because you see that I'm taking it serious, and you can feel the elevation in that moment. But that slight moment that I saw that smirk and that look on his face let me know that he's an enemy. Okay, and we have to take those signs seriously. These are the signs that we see, that we keep seeing, and we say, oh, this person was just having a moment, or you just say to yourself, what was that about? But you still bring the person around you. Does that make sense? So we want to align ourselves with somebody who would actually had saw the mic and would be like, oh, this is cool, I heard about it, this will be good for your show, and you want to feel that energy. Okay, I no longer want to surround myself around people who, I see the red flags and I still keep bringing them around, right? And then all of a sudden she just came to me like we were best friends or something, and then I didn't talk to her. She basically hand wrote me a letter asking me what she had done for me to not talk. What's understood don't need to be said. Does that make sense? But it's gonna come to you in your dreams. Okay, it's 3 years. My husband died, and I can't find a friend. What is wrong with me? Can you tell me what is wrong with me? Okay, we'll see. Give me a second. Okay. So you do got dreams in there. Okay, you do got dreams. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull out card, answer your question as far as like Eva Lopez. You said 3 years, my husband died, and I can't find a friend. What's wrong with me? Okay. Okay, what's the issue with Eve? Why can't she find love? What's the issue with Eve? Why she can't find love? It's just time, baby. It's time. Okay, it's time. Your spirit, I know it was 3 years ago, but this love that you and that person had back in the days is still lingering around. It's going to take time. Let me ask, how much time? How much time? How much time is going to take for the spirit of her ex to stop lingering around? So you need to go somewhere. You need to sage. You need to sage yourself. You need to sage. Okay, on a snowy day, right? Let me get some more information. On a snowy day, within a year. On a snowy day within a year, okay? That's your answer. Within a year. And then it also says in May. And then it says wait. So you will meet somebody in May. Okay. You will meet somebody soon on a snowy day also. Okay. But it's telling you to wait. Okay. It's telling you you're gonna meet somebody soon. It's gonna be snowing, which is now. Okay, winter. But the spirit guide is telling you to wait until May, because that's gonna be the person that you're really gonna want to meet. Okay. So that's your answer right there. But I'm letting you know that the cycle it says literally right here. It says meeting time. Cycles take time to heal. Progressing. It's progressing though. Okay. Literally, it says that at the bottom. Okay, so what my spirit guide is telling me is that the spirit of your ex is still lingering. I know you probably feel like you're ready to move on, but the universe said no. Okay, what you need to do is you need to light a white candle and let that go. Let's do a cord cutting. Go to YouTube and put cord cutting spell. Okay, do a cord cutting spell. Write your name on one side, his first, the deceased one's first name, last name on the other one. Put a cord and burn the candles down. Separate. You got a soul tie. You have a soul, or you can sage yourself. Okay, but more of the story is you will meet somebody coming up. I promise you, in the winter. That's not going to be the one. Okay, spirit guide is telling you to wait until May. Okay, and then after May, a year from there, which is going to be May 2027, you guys are going to get married. Clock that tea. Okay, so there's your answer. I hope you enjoyed the speedy reading. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Banks. All right, cool. I'm still getting my drink on. It's still New Year's, y'all. Okay. All right. So why is this person crying over you? Like I said, this is giving a fake person, but I'll still see why they're crying over you. I mean, like I said, it's not no real cry. It's just alligator tears. This person wants to come around you to sabotage. Like, I hate to see this in 2026. Are you really telling me that this is the year of the fire horse? And you telling me while other people are getting creative, traveling, love on the brain, right? And all this positivity over here, that this person is just for the next 5 months gonna be in the grunt about your breakup? Like, you know how precious life is and how short life is to waste 5 months stressing somebody that doesn't want you? Like, that's sad. I wish this person I wish this person good luck. Cause this ain't it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this person is literally praying that you guys would get together, trying to like laugh it off, put in front of people like they don't feel no type of way that you guys broke up, but deep down inside they feel hopeless. Okay, this is how they feel at the bottom. Okay, trying to go, they're going to strip clubs also. Like, I'm getting that they're going to the nightlife to, so this is giving like a masculine. Okay, that's like going to like entertainment clubs, like trying to like get over you, but that's, it's not the same. Because let me tell you something. Okay, and this is sad because this person truly does love you, but they don't know how to love. Does that make sense? And I know that you know who I'm talking about. Okay, this is somebody that you've given chances over and over again. You probably guys were madly in love at some point, but they feel entitled. Okay, you guys been through a lot, and they keep trying to come around. Okay, they keep trying to come around and sabotage you. Okay, and they're doing these alligator tears and running around to the whole family and trying to tell the whole family this side of the story, but it doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, if you say no, you say no. Though no family member could make nobody get back with somebody. It's gonna be up to the person, okay? All right, cool. And they can go to as many strip clubs as they want. Okay. That's not gonna matter also, okay? Because love is love. You can't buy love. And you go to a strip club, yeah. I mean, they're going to, treat you hot falsely and a fake because they want that money. Their job is to appease you. Their job isn't to curse you out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So as far as who's doing the ass kissing, we got ass kissing on here. Yep, X keep coming up. Like I said, this is X. Lack of trust, disloyal, burning bridges, terminate. This person burned the bridges. This person burned the bridges, not you. Okay, you was possibly with this person on your birthday too. Last time you saw this person was on your birthday. Something about water and waves. I got water and waves. Okay, I got light. I got lights on the beach. I got lights on the beach. Okay, so it's trying to give you an idea of who this person is. My feet trying to fall asleep. But this is a double faced, two-faced person, a backstabber. Like I said, okay. So I don't know if you and your friend have been to the beach together, but that's literally on there. Look, toxic. Look, drama, arguments on the top. Okay, so unfortunately, 2026, you know what I mean? You would think that people would spend more time focusing on their self and elevating themselves. Stalking people is not the answer. Okay, you will go to jail. Okay, you know what I mean? There will be order protections. There will be problems there. Like, it's not worth it. Okay, move on. Okay. Thank you. So happy 26. Tell me something good. Right. So even though, okay, there's this stalker in the background, like I said, we do have the creativity going on. That means there's a lot of money. Okay, you will be traveling with a loved one. Okay, I do got traveling with a loved one. Okay, I want to see when those travels are gonna happen. Let's look into it. When is the travels gonna happen? Okay, on the weekend, going into the weekend. Okay, we got April, we got March, and we got April. Okay, so March and April of this year. We got March, we got April, we got on a Thursday, and we got a Friday. So this is gonna be going into the weekend. Okay, afternoons. Just prepare for some storms. So watch out when you're traveling. Make sure there's gonna be make sure it's gonna be in an area, like make sure check on the weather. In other words, like just don't go on vacation without checking to see how the weather is. I don't know how many times people do vacations and they want to do it during storm season. Like, why would you go on a cruise during storm season? Like, do you ask Chat GPT when is the best time to travel to Cancun? When is the best time to travel to Jamaica? Okay, weather wise. Okay, let me help you help me help you and help me. Shoot. Okay. All right. As far as fake accounts, what's going on with the fake accounts? I feel like this ends here with this person. So it's, I mean, like, and the thing about it is this: people think because it's a new year that people stop their bullshit. Absolutely not. If people were stalking you in 2025, 9 out of 10 they're going to be stalking you in 2026. Okay, it's always this new year, new me, blah 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 blah. Most people are the same person today. You can see them 20 years from now, they're going to be the same exact bum. If there was a bum 10 years ago, they're going to be a bum now. Okay. I don't know how many girls, when I was 17 and I was dancing, they were bums then. And even though I was dancing, yes, but I was making a lot of money and they're still bums now. You know, people don't change, just time. Okay. I really do believe that. And people can change in areas of self worth, they can change careers, but I'm sorry, as far as their soul, I'm talking about their soul. I'm not talking about their every day-to-day movements. Okay. Hi. What does the future of 2026 hold for me? And make sure if you want a private reading, the link is in my description if you want a private reading. But if you want, I'll just pull out one card, right? I'm doing one card readings on the spot. Make sure that you make you support the channel. Make you could actually tip me. $1 is fine. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But this is gonna be for Fantasia 555. What is the future? What is the in 2026 for you? This card just came flying out. Too busy winning. Too busy winning is your answer. Okay, too busy winning. Literally. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be too busy winning, hun. Like I don't know what your plans is, but that was a good card because there's a bunch of. I mean, like look at this bottom card. This bottom card is child services. Okay, so not all the cards are good, but for too busy winning to come straight out for that answer, clock that T. Okay, clock it. Happy New Year's, Sister Tribe. Yes, shout out to all my glam stars on the channel. Yes, yes. Okay, there goes your answer. Okay, so now as far as the fake accounts, okay, like I just want to see when is the stalking gonna stop? I said 5 months, but I'll still do it again to see when is stalking gonna stop. Okay, it says 4 months. Okay, so 4 going into 5. Okay, who's this person? Who's the stalker? Like, oh God, not more stalkers. I have enough I have enough, baby. I have enough stalkers. I have enough order of protections to last me like for my eternity. Okay, we got Sag, we got Taurus, we have Taurus again, we got Scorpio, and we got Cancer, and we got Libra. Okay, so there will be some stalkers. Thank you, Fantasia. There will be some stalkers. Okay, let's get some ages for these people. We got 24, 42. We got 22. Okay, we got 61, teenage love, 16, 64, 46. We got 16 again, 61. We got 4554. We got 3223. And we got 41. Keep coming out again. Okay. So yeah. And this one flew out. Let's see what this is about. It says healing. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna take this, like I said, okay, it's gonna take this person time to heal. I want to pull out what we gotta what we gotta look out for. Okay, we already know. I think for the most part, whoever wants you back for 2026, I think everybody knows who that person is. Okay, whether that's an ex you got to get rid of, whether that's a friend you got to get rid of, whoever. I could name honestly off the top of my head like two people that got left in 2025. They're never going to see me again. They are never going to see me again unless it's on this channel or unless it's on digitally. But in the to be able to touch me in the physical form, they're never going to see me again. I promise you that. It's time to move on. Okay. Like it was so much I could take. Okay. One I just met and one I knew for a long time. All right, cool. One is a girl, one is a guy. They're never going to see me again. Promise you. Hands down. Okay. Now as far as what we gotta look out for, let's see what we gotta look out for. And then I'm gonna do the weight terror. An affair. Okay. Don't you guys go getting into no damn affairs. Okay. Don't you guys go getting into no messy affairs in 2026. Okay. All right. Anything else to look out for? This is crazy. Not an affair. What else look out for? What else to look out for in 20? Okay, pay attention to your intuition. Your intuition is king in 2026. If it's telling you to leave that person alone, leave that person alone. A lot of y'all is going through a lot of mental torture because you know you have to leave people alone and you keep allowing them to come around. Okay. My kids are grown, so child protective services will not issue. Right, exactly. And that wasn't your card anyway. Your card was too busy winning. Oh, and don't be naughty. Right. It says 48B day. March is always checking the weather. Okay. And the same today. I was yesterday saying in my lane and away from people that serves no purpose, including family. I'm good with my kids. Exactly. Okay. Like I said, I brought my Christmas in with my dog, literally by ourselves. And then I brought in my New Year's with my daughter. Okay. Like simple. Okay. So be careful about feeling trapped also. Okay. So that's the cards. I'm gonna pull out three more. Okay. So be careful for affairs. Don't have any. It's simple. If that person has somebody else, keep it moving. It's a trap. Okay. Watch your intuition. Okay. Meaning that if you get with this person and after 9, 10 o'clock, you can't reach them anymore and they can't bring you to their house, they have a whole nother family. Okay. Then you'll get trapped in a damn cycle of being in a third party relationship you never even signed up for. Clock it. Clock it. Okay. Don't zone do it. Zone zone do it. Okay. It's toxic. Okay. And so let's get three more because I'm just having fun. And I don't know how long this live is gonna go because once I'm having fun, we could be here all day. Okay, and I got a nice good bar, so we won't be running out of time. And if you have anything, if you have if anybody wants a reading on the spot, just ask me what you want to know, and I'm gonna tell you. Okay. All right. Gives. Okay. So that's not something that you gotta. So what I get since we're asking the cards what we gotta be careful for because this is true crime oracle. Okay. Don't receive any gifts. Any gifts that come in the mail, unexpected. If you wasn't expecting it, throw it away. Okay. So not all gifts that come are going to be good. Okay. Me too. I just got here too. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Things to watch out for. I keep getting this trapped inside. Okay, try to get out. Okay, a lot of us, and it's true. Like, depression is at an all-time high. You know what I mean? And I'm no doctor, so I don't want to give any type of medical advice, right? I just want to just say that, but you will be surprised what a nice walk would do. Okay, get out, walk, get some fresh air. When you get in your car, roll the windows down. Okay, get some real air from outside. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of be careful for that. Be careful for staying trapped inside, and that could be trapped inside your head as well. Okay, because look how that dog is looking, like it's overly thinking. Okay, when it could probably just squeeze its way through the bars. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? It looks like it could literally squeeze its way through them bars. Okay, so that would mean that it's trapped in its head. Okay, because that's what I'm getting from this picture. Okay. And I feel like a lot of us are here, right? Where we're trapped in our own head. And then that's what happens when you're trapped in your own head and you feel like you're trapped, you start making hasty decisions. Okay. You start picking up bad habits. You start associating yourself with jobs and people that no longer serve you, or going back to things that you know you shouldn't be doing. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. Don't be trapped in your head. Okay. Stay on your pivot as well. I'm saying that for myself also, because I found myself as of lately, the last month, behaving in ways that that I done moved on from, and I necessarily wouldn't behave that way, associating myself again with low lives and people who are already ascended from and moved from. But you know, it's just what happens with that is that it's a familiarity. Okay. And that goes for relationships too. A lot of women, they stay stuck in abusive relationships because they seen their mother go through abuse. Okay. And so because of that, they'll get with somebody and the person will raise their hand with them, and it'll feel normal, natural, like, oh, this is supposed to happen, when actually it's very toxic and it's very not okay. Okay. So what I'm getting from that is, don't get trapped in your head. Don't succumb to getting into the old ways. Ascend. Okay. Always choose a higher path. Meaning that if you're gonna do something and something in your mind is telling you it's wrong, whatever it is, you probably shouldn't do it. Okay. That's what I'm getting. I get a reading on my relationship. I work too much for a relationship, and it affected my last relationship as well. Can I get a reading? Sure. There's a you can actually contact my emails in the description, and then we'll set something up. It's $40 for the hour. Okay. Or I can just pull you out one card also while we're here. But it's only going to be one card, only because I'm doing a full reading at the same time. Okay, guys. Um. Okay. And so be careful for this. Okay. So there is going to be an unaliving in your family, not for all. Okay. But be prepared for that. Okay. I'm getting this is an older person. I'm getting it's a male. I'm getting a male, an older male. Okay. They're actually bedridden right now. Okay, so I'm getting that. Okay, so be careful with that. Okay, so those are stuff to be careful for. I got health at the top as well, health, and be careful with crowds, cults. Be careful with crowds. Okay, all right, cool. So we got some stuff to be careful for. Okay, now let's look to see what to look forward to, because we got, like I said, for 2026, the money is looking great. The money is looking fantastic. Travel is looking fantastic. The problem with that is and I mean a lot of people in 2025 are leaving a lot of people behind. Okay, because we are tired of doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Okay, some people are leaving their kids behind. I hate to say that, and what I mean by that is the enabling. Okay, here comes a child, it's Christmas. I want a Rolex. Excuse you. You want a Rolex? You want me to go into debt? Like, you want me to go into my savings to get you a Rolex for Christmas? Like, are you serious? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, enabling. Okay, I'm continuing to do the same thing and expecting a different outcome until something really, really, really bad happens. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. Also, so let's go into the weight tarot. Okay, and if you want to ask something, just ask while I'm here. It says, hey, loving the channel so far. I love your readings. It's nice to see a person with Down syndrome here online speaking the truth. God bless. Not Down syndrome, but that's cute. Love it. But Happy New Year to you too. All right, cool. Let's see. I know you thought you was being funny, but you're a fan, so it's okay. All right, let's see. And let's make sure that we're going to get you off my channel so you don't have to worry about me anymore. Okay? All right, cool. Like I said, look, like I told y'all, look at these cards. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Literally, everything I just said literally just came out in these cards. Like, the whole oracle is literally like paired up. I'm talking about pervertum, word for word. Okay, in these cards. Okay. When I said that everybody's money, when I'm talking about money is going to be crazy in 2026, you got the King of Pentacles. Okay. You got the King of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is it said the men and the women, baby. Look at that. The men, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Your ascension is gonna make people feel like they from the outside looking in, looking at your money, looking at your ascension, feeling wounded, but they did this to themselves. Okay? The Strength card came out. That's the horse taking 2026 by the horns. Okay? People, there are about 2 or 3 people that's getting left behind with the Three of Swords. Like I said, okay? Remember I said travel and I said love on the brain, dreaming, fantasize, nostalgic. Look at that. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Okay. And then working hard, creativity. Okay. And that's another one, the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have that stalker. And then we have that stalker I told you about. Okay. So, and then we have that. This also stands for like affair. Okay. Doing the naughty. Okay. So that is in there also. Okay. And then we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. Which is just like looking to see which direction you want to go in. So literally it's crazy because literally the cards that I pulled out, literally when I say pervert them, paired up with everything on here. Like both, okay? And the Weight Tarot and the Oracle, which is, I rarely get that. I mean, like, not pervert them. Not like, you know what I mean? Like, not on point, okay? All right, cool. So let's look into it further because that was good. But I want to see as far as like we look what to look forward to, what to look out for, and to make it even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're gonna pull out 9 cards just to match what to look forward to, and then now what to look out for. 9 cards. Okay. Let's see, y'all. Y'all excited? I'm excited. Woo! Like, let's get this. Let me tell you something, babe. Money makes my world go round. Okay. I don't really care too much about relationships. I'm not a big relationship girly. I've always been very, very much financially stable on my own. An entrepreneur and being creative respectfully in so many different ways. I feel like relationships is like overrated in 2026. I feel like it's too many games, too many people cheating, too many people don't know what they want. And then too much controlling, you know what I mean? And it's like Delulu land, like literally, like it's like a cesspool, honestly. Like, what to look out for? Okay, what to look out for? I'm gonna pull out 9. What to look out for? Okay, this is making sense. What to look out for? Okay, what to look out for? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What to look out for, like 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Things to look out for. Okay, things to look out for. Okay. Money for divorce. Okay. It's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that because when it came out, things to look out for, okay, the marriage card came out. Okay. And when the marriage card comes out for things to look out for, that means that it's not going well. Okay. Because this would be things to look forward to. Okay. This came out and things to look out for. Okay. So we do have that. We do have judgment. Okay. So we do have court up in there as well. We do also have say, okay, too much is given, much is required. Meaning that if you made $10,000 for the month, that doesn't mean go spend 10. All right, go put away 7. Okay, and pay your bills. Too often we get a flux of money coming in, and we decide to start doing unnecessary spending. Okay, so it's telling you to be careful with juggling your money. Remember, there's a lot of money on the table. Okay, because Pentacles keep coming up because we have right here 2 of Pentacles. Okay, then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. It's so many pentacles, okay, up on here, and then cups. So we got to watch out for a new offer. So like I said, when it comes to a new offer, meaning that there is somebody that is going to want to come to you with either an offer or a relationship, okay, either a business offer or a relationship, and the spirit guys is telling you to stand still on that. I will look into that and see who that person is. Okay, it's telling you to watch out for some type of travel also. Okay, I will see what's going to happen in the travel though. Okay, but what I'm getting from that is that divorce did come through. That's crazy that you said that. Okay, that divorce did come through. Now, whether it's going to be successful or not, I'll look into it right quick. Okay, but that's what I'm getting as far as like saving your money. There's going to be a lot of beggars, okay? Because when you're making money, people can smell that, they can see that, okay? So try not to put too much stuff on social media and so showing people how lavish you're living now, okay? That's gonna cause for beggars, okay? Literally, okay? But you're watching your coin, like I said, learning how to manage it, okay? Is things to look out for. Remember, okay? Also looking at the past. This is a queen of cups is looking at the past. Yeah, she's holding on to the toy in her hand, just looking at the past, at the past mistakes and not trying to make them again. So yeah, be careful for that. Like your intuition and your discernment is very important. Okay. And then we have the King of Cups. Okay. So we have the King of Cups on here also. So what the King of Cups is just basically saying, like, there will be a lot of offers. Doesn't mean you have to take them all. Okay. There will be offers. Stand on your throne, stand still, stand down. Don't let anybody take you off of your pivot. Okay. Whatever it is that you're doing, continue to do that. Okay. But just watch out. There will be people, and I want to see, trying to get a hold of that money. Okay, that all this money, okay, that's coming in. Okay, and so as far as travel, on what to look out for in travel, we did say the weather. We said the weather already, so the weather was one of them. What else? Be careful traveling, y'all. The weather, like I'm getting that there's gonna be a lot of tornadoes and storms and hurricanes this year, like really bad ones, like Hurricane Katrina. Okay, now remember I told y'all that. What? Travel and what else? Okay, so as far as traveling, you got the mirror card came out, and what I get from the mirror card is traveling with people who are narcissistic. Okay, and mirroring, it's more so kind of like, be careful who you travel with. Okay, you can't travel with everybody. Okay, like know who you're traveling with is what it's saying. Okay, do social media, don't do social media too private. Yes, stay locked up too much, too old for that. Yes. Do you want my McDonald's because it looks like, okay, you guys are really weird. I don't be knowing where half people come from, but let's stay focused, okay? All right, cool. So we got this. So we got that. So we got, be careful traveling. Okay, be careful travel with people. Interesting. Yeah, can't travel with everybody. Remember I told you that somebody's gonna unalive. Okay, be careful traveling to go to that funeral. Okay, I got as well. Okay, be careful who's trying to come into, on traveling. Be careful for love. Don't be so quick to fall into love. Watch your text messages. Remember, when you text people, that is like a stamp. Okay, meaning that it can be viewed again, it can be screenshot, it can be shared. Okay, so be careful what you're saying via text message. Okay, and be careful with backstabbings. Okay, heartbreak, pain, desperation, loss, and stuff like that. Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, like I said, all this could be avoided on travel if you know who you're traveling with. Meaning that don't go traveling with somebody that you never traveled with. Okay, people will show you. You ever heard about girls going to Miami and they all coming back enemies? You know what I mean? That's a true story where females go on vacation places and then they all come back enemies. Like, this is a real true story. Okay, it's a real folks tale. If you go to Miami with your girlfriends, they always come back not girlfriends anymore, right? Because people relax when they're on vacation, so they will show their true colors. Okay, all right, cool. So we got that. Okay, so that divorce is going to take place. As far as whether it will be victorious for you or not, I'm going to let you know. Okay, as far as divorces, what's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome with the divorce? Judgment came out. Okay, there is going to be a judgment. So that is gonna go through. But is it gonna be favoritism? It's gonna be the outcome. Okay, there is going to be some losses. There's going to be some stuff. There's going to be wins in the back, but there's going to be more losses than wins, unfortunately. So there is going to be some stuff that you're going to have to part with. Okay, or maybe that lawyer fee is going to be high. Okay, but it's going to happen fast also too. So I'm not saying that it's going to be bad. It's just going to be split even. Does that make sense? Like, so I don't know what the divorce looks like for everybody, but most people are just going to just break even. Okay, but you will get that divorce. I'm getting from that. Okay, all right, cool. Anything else I wanted to clarify? It was something else. So as far as the offer, what is the offer? What offer do you have to watch out for? I mean, this is stuff that we got to watch out for in 2026. What's the offer? Seduction. Okay, be careful with somebody trying to seduce you. And the death card came up, could possibly be a Scorpio also as well. Okay, so be careful with offers that don't sound or seem right. Okay, from people. Okay, so I got that. And we looked into that already. And so yeah, just don't give out too much money. Get the money and save the money. Okay, because we are going into harder and harder times. Okay, this is not the year. This is the year of the horse to get your money up. But not to be a jackass. You know what I mean? Yes, you got to be careful which animal you're going to turn into at this point. So some people turn into frogs. Some people are turning into the crazy horse. Some people are turning into the fire horse. And some people are turning into straight jackasses. I don't know. I don't know why I got that like jackass, like donkey of the day. Like I'm fucking crying. Mm-mm-mm. I be laughing at my own damn self. All right, cool. So we got that. So I think that's final. I don't see anything else that we didn't look into. This is a whole hour that we did. And is there anything else anybody wants to ask me before we get up out of here or go into another country but disappear? Let me see. I mean, like, yes, it's crazy that you say going to another country and disappear because me and my friend, we were just talking about Dubai and Thailand. We was like, yo, like, because we're up there. Like she's in her late 30s, I'm 46. And I was like, yo, like honestly, I don't see myself living in America forever. Like I honestly see myself in another country like Dubai, Thailand, something different. I just feel like America has really and it has hit its wits end. I honestly feel like it. I feel like I want to go digital. I want to travel the world and read famous people's cards. I literally did see that for myself, like literally reading famous people's cards all over the world in different areas of the world. I'm talking about all over the world. I'm not talking about state to state. I'm talking about country to country. And I've seen that for myself, and it's crazy that, believe it or not, I've been doing this for some months now, since the summertime. And when I went to Cancun, I did more private readings when I was only 5 days in Cancun than I have done the entirety time that I've been doing this. And I don't find that to be coincidental. And it's because I see myself traveling the world. I mean, doing celebrities, just average people on a big scale, on a big number. And it's because I've known I had this gift for a very long time before I even put it into the tarot cards. I can read people straight off the back. I could see things before they happen. I dream things, even natural disasters, big natural disasters that has happened. I've had this gift for a very long time, since I was like 5. So I just been into music and other things, but now that I'm older, I have time to really, like I said, get creative. When the creative card came out, and really take that energy and put it into something fun, because I really have a lot of fun doing this. Make sure you subscribe. If you need a private reading, there's definitely, the link is in my bio in the description. You'll be able to see a link for that, or you can contact the email, and then we can set up something via email. And just for the shits, I just want to pull out 3 more. I just want to pull out 3 more cards to end this. I don't know why. 2020 Allegua, 2026. Allegua works in 3s. That's my Arisha. Please tell me how 2026 gonna turn out for the majority. Okay, so I got exploring, right? Being very careful what offers we receive. I talked about that. A lot of people are going to be moving with intuition. They're going to be moving with intention. They're going to be moving with um uh discernment. You know what I mean? In 2026, it's not going to give all over the place. It's going to give very much VIP, very much exclusive, okay? And just people getting left in the past. I said that. Because it's one of them things, you know what I mean, where when you're ascending and you leave people behind, they always allocate your ascension to you leaving them behind when they was getting ready to get left behind regardless. But people always want to try to put a reason. Okay, does that make sense? Like like, oh, she left me because she just came to $2 million. Oh, he left me because he just got a raise and now he can afford to live on his own. Oh, like it's always something, very much something. Okay. And people want to leave you, they're gonna leave you alone. Okay, point blank period. Okay. All right, cool, y'all. So I had a great time being here with y'all so much. And as you know, thank you for tuning in to Terror with China. Terror with China. I see y'all on the other side. Bye. I think I'm gonna come up again because I want to do. I haven't been here for so long. I actually want to come back after this. Okay, I'm gonna start at probably 1 a.m. Or probably like 1:30. I'm getting ready to investigate another unaliving and channel them. Okay, and I feel like I don't know. I'm having fun. Okay. When I'm having fun, I want to do more. Okay. So I just wanted to just start with a general reading for 2026. But if you really fuck with me, come back. Okay. And I'm gonna do that 1:30. Give y'all an intermission, give y'all some time. Get your wine, get your cookies, get your popcorn, whatever. I'm getting ready to investigate another unaliving. Okay. Channel the person and see what they gotta say. Collect that tea. Bye.